Joseph was a dreamer. Even as a young man, he saw the world differently. He had vivid dreams, messages from God, glimpses into a future where he would lead and guide.
My dreams, they feel so real, like they're showing me something important.
Joseph's father, Jacob, favored him. He gifted Joseph a beautiful coat of many colors, a symbol of love and distinction. This only fueled the fire of jealousy in Joseph's brothers' hearts. They saw his dreams, his favored status, as a threat. Little did they know these dreams were not of Joseph's own making. They were divine whispers, preparing him for a remarkable destiny. The brothers' jealousy festered. They saw Joseph's dreams as arrogance, his favored position as an insult. Their resentment grew with each passing day, eventually consuming their hearts with bitterness.
His dreams, they make him think he's better than us. We can't let this continue.
One day, while Joseph tended to the sheep, his brothers saw their opportunity. They seized him, ripping the coat of many colors from his back. They cast him into a pit, a symbol of their hatred and their intent to silence his dreams forever.
Brothers, why are you doing this? What have I done to deserve this?
As Joseph languished in the pit, his brothers debated his fate. Some contemplated a more permanent solution. But Judah, touched by a sliver of conscience, suggested selling him to passing traders. And so, Joseph, the dreamer, the beloved son, was sold into slavery.
We can't kill him. Let's sell him to the traders instead. At least that way his blood won't be on our hands.
He was taken to Egypt, a land far from home, his dreams seemingly shattered. He was stripped of his identity, forced to serve strangers in a foreign land, yet even in the depths of despair, God's presence remained, a flicker of hope in the darkness.
God, are you still with me? I feel so lost.
Despite his circumstances, Joseph's spirit did not break. He worked diligently, his inherent goodness and wisdom shining through. He found favor with Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, and rose to a position of authority in his household.
I must do my best, even here. Perhaps this is part of God's plan for me.
Joseph's abilities did not go unnoticed. He managed Potiphar's affairs with skill and integrity, a testament to his character. It seemed as though God's hand was upon him, guiding his steps even in this foreign land.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me strength. I will trust in your plan.
But Joseph's trials were far from over.
Joseph, you must understand. I was captivated by your charm.
Potiphar's wife, captivated by Joseph's charm, attempted to seduce him.
When you rejected me, I had no choice. I had to retaliate.
When her advances were rejected, she retaliated with false accusations, claiming Joseph had tried to assault her.
I did nothing wrong. I stood my ground, but still, I was imprisoned.
Joseph was imprisoned, his integrity questioned, his good name tarnished. Once again, he found himself in darkness, falsely accused, his dreams seemingly slipping further away. Even in prison, Joseph's spirit remained unbroken. He carried himself with dignity and wisdom, earning the trust of the warden and his fellow prisoners. He used his God-given ability to interpret dreams, offering hope and insight to those around him.
Two of my fellow prisoners, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, had troubling dreams.
Joseph, guided by God, interpreted their dreams, his words proving prophetic. The cupbearer was restored to his position, while the baker met a tragic end, just as Joseph had foretold. 2 years passed. Then Pharaoh himself had a series of vivid dreams that troubled him deeply. The cupbearer, remembering Joseph, told Pharaoh of the young man's gift. Joseph was summoned from prison, his appearance transformed, but his spirit unwavering.
Pharaoh, through God's guidance, I can interpret your dreams.
Joseph warned of impending years of famine and advised Pharaoh to appoint a wise and discerning leader to oversee the storage of grain.
Recognizing your wisdom and insight, Joseph, I appoint you to this very position.
Joseph's wisdom and leadership saved Egypt from the ravages of famine. Years later, When his own brothers arrived in Egypt, desperate for food, they did not recognize the powerful ruler before them. Joseph, however, recognized them instantly.
After revealing my identity instead of seeking vengeance, I offered forgiveness.
He understood that God had used even the darkest moments of his life for a greater purpose. He reunited with his father Jacob and his family, fulfilling the dreams that had once seemed lost. Joseph's story is a testament to God's unwavering faithfulness, even in the face of adversity. It reminds us that even when life throws us into the darkest pits, when dreams seem shattered and hope feels lost, God is working behind the scenes.
Like Joseph, we may face betrayal, injustice, and hardship. But we can find comfort in knowing that God can use even these trials for our good and His glory.
Joseph's story encourages us to trust in God's plan, even when we don't understand it, for He is a God who redeems and restores. He can transform our pain into purpose and our sorrow into something beautiful.